Good morning and welcome to my vlog. I am wearing clothing, just not a bra yet. Gonna hop in the shower. Let's just be really full TMI. I look amazing when I wake up. I just really wanted you to all know. So I'm gonna be trying some new drugstore makeup. I have some of it already on hand. I'm gonna go shopping and grab some more. It's a little overcast here today. I'm a little stuffy. I've been at the house and breathed in a crap ton of dust. So let's just like hope I make it through this and that I'm not like this the whole time. I feel like my voice is a little weird. Anyway, coffee, shower, makeup, chat about it. All right, let's get the day going.
You're like, this is Madness Monday.
They can't hear you when you whisper.
I'm sorry. They have sorbet here, which is really something I'm gonna need to come back for. It's not for this video, but their stuff is good. They have sold out of L'Oreal.
I think a restock is in progress.
I've never seen this braid. Might be a dedicated in the future. Blossom. It's holographic. I am so like a Texan now. I've got a bag from Heb. Heb is like kind of like Fred Meyer in Washington. They have makeup there. I got a bunch of what I'm about to share with you all from Heb. I also got things in PR. I also got things from CVS. I also got things I think from Walgreens. So there's like a big roundup here. We're gonna dive right on in and ignore me. I'm still kind of like, woo-wee, like all the dust in the new home, like the renovation, like they are like scraping the walls, things are being taken out, and I'm new to this whole renovation thing, but man, like I came home and I had to shower. I felt it like I was wearing like little boyfriend jeans and I felt like that dust, like even on my ankles. And I'm like, oof, no wonder they recommend that you don't live in the home when you're doing like a ton of reno. Cause I was like, for a minute, I'm like, oh, it's fine. Like we can like live upstairs and it's fine. Like, no, absolutely not. The whole place is just like, shoo. Okay, so ignore my voice. And I feel like that like a little like this because like I can't fully hear. Too much information, but let's dive in. I want to exclusively talk about the eyeshadow. That's what I am most excited to get into. Can we see? I just like fully went in, dunked in, swatched up. I love my eye makeup today. I love how glittery it is, but it's not over the top because I'm more into this like wild woman, undone, smudgy, not perfect. And this changes all the time. So it's not like I am like, ew, winged eyeliner, yuck. I change my flow. I change my mood all the time. And right now what I'm into is like this kind of swipe of color, a little more blurry, not so exact and sharp and precise. And even like the hair being kind of just like, hey, we're like undone, which PS, this is a triple barrel curler from Sally's. I did mention this on IG. This is day 3. Are you kidding me? This is like the new Tati bun. Like you guys know how I do like the 2-second bun. And that's just because time, you know, but this is day freaking 3. Do you guys love it or hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, I'm gonna unpack what's in this bag right here, set it all out so you're not dealing with that the whole video. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, there's more here than I thought. Grab a snack maybe, we're gonna be here. I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of things to say. We have some very, very hot, fiery, hot fire makeup that is so good. And also a few things that just kind of like left me a little puzzled, like insert cricket noises, like, don't get it. Okay, moving right along. All right, we're gonna start out with the Hello Good Stuff Face Primer with Caring Hemp Seed Oil. This is like a hug for your skin. Good ingredients in here, especially for the price tag. I was kind of doing the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The fragrance in here, surprisingly, is pretty heavy. You guys know I have made it very like loud and clear that fragrance is kind of setting me off. Really disappointing because I do like things to smell great, but this one did feel a little extra oomph, considering also that this is like, hey, this is 98% natural, no silicones, parabens, microplastic particles, or mineral oils. I'm gonna have to try this one again. I don't know if it was this or if it was this, because I used both, but my foundation did initially go on a little thicker. When I am trying out new primers, I try to remind myself to use a foundation that I know, love, and trust so I can make sure that I am seeing how the primer is working and that it's not maybe a new foundation where I'm like, oh, the foundation is horrible, where really it was the primer that was too thick or too oily. So I try to separate those out when I'm doing a first impressions. I've always done that. So I wore my L'Oreal Infallible, which you guys know I have loved on that foundation for so long, and it went on extra thick. I don't know what the deal was. Like I actually had to go around the nose and really like bump it in. It looks fine now, but I did notice that. It might be because this Catrice Grip and Last Putty Primer was a little thicker. This one was a little slippery, little oily, but also I probably should have tried them separately. We're gonna leave it at that. Jury's out. I will update you as I try it more. Okay, we have some smiley faces on very cute packaging from the Creme shop. This is their Creme contour, and this is the 1, 2, 3 smile in medium. This consistency blew my mind. Now, I don't think I will ever be able to use these ones down here, so I probably should have gotten the Lite. I didn't know that there were different ones. This was the only one that I saw available at Heb. So throwing that out there, when I opened it up, I was like, oh, this is in medium. Oh, that's really dark. However, this one right here, the lightest shade of the 3, worked beautifully for contour, beautifully for a little bronze. The consistency is kind of like the J-Cat face palette that I recommended over and over and over, but a little more emollient. It kind of reminds me of this right here, which is from Danessa Myricks. More expensive. This stuff is amazing. But if you want something that is a drugstore option, you're getting more product, less money, I would definitely check out the Creme shop. This is in the shade Light and it is phenomenal. I've been reaching for it every day. Another option is from E.L.F. and this is Honey Drip is the shade. The Putty bronzer. I finally, after so many of you guys recommended it, you're like, try it out, it's good. You like the Putty line, try it out. I finally did. And you guys were right. This one is awesome. It is humid here though. That is not a lie. Like even indoors, it is a little juicier on the skin. Like I feel like I might really need some good setting powders. I might end up using mattifying powders again. Who knows? Oh, I wish I could hear out of this ear. It's making me crazy. What causes that? You guys, like seriously? Okay, wait, no, I can hear again. Oh my gosh, when you feel like you are underwater and you feel like almost like you're like just disoriented, or if you're on the phone with someone ever and you can hear your own voice playing back. Does that happen to you guys? I will try to muscle through it and like ignore myself and like keep the conversation going. But oh my gosh, my brain is just like, and like I can't do it. So forgive me. She feels like she's like swimming underwater what causes that? Like sinus issues? Yuck. Moving on. Let's talk about blush. Let's talk about Fluffy Blushy. A great name for a blush. This is in the shade Sunset. I like everything about this. I like the color, the creaminess. I like that this particular shade does not have shimmer in it. They have other shades that definitely are more metallic. I personally have never really loved, you know, when something's super metallic and it's a blush, of going in hard with that, because I think it's better to be more precise with your highlight application, where you're like, ooh, where would the sunlight naturally be grazing my skin? And then you kind of go in with the reflection there. If you have like full sparkle everywhere, I don't know. I've seen it done where it looks pretty and I'm like, dang, you have perfect skin. And like, that looks amazing. I do that on me and I'm like, absolutely not. So I do like a cream blush that doesn't have like so much shimmer in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is that. And I also love patting it on the lips. It's just beautiful. Pacifica has some great products. They are vegan, cruelty-free, available at the drugstore. You already knew that because that's what this video is. Guys, Kokie came out with a boatload of blushes and they are intense. They are beautiful. They reduce the look of your pores. They are just like out of this world. They are so good. They have an ombre design to them. Like this is like lighter at the bottom. It gets a little bit deeper up top. The actual pan has the prettiest design. I see an elephant, I see flowers, I see a butterfly, and they are creamy, not a lot of kickback. It is just like, wow. I love this. I'm not going to open and swatch each one. I want to do a giveaway soon here in the future, so I'm already holding back a few items, so stay tuned for that. But I just thought that these were like amazing. Let's get into one more maybe. Like, let's see here, an unusual also. I will say that the colors are unusual. But the formula, like they did that for a drugstore product to go on so smooth. It's very pigmented. I made the mistake while demoing it of going on top of cream blush because I was like, hey, more is more, let's just like pile it on. And also I am kind of tinkering around with using cream and then setting with color on top because the weather here is more humid. I am having to adjust. Makeup does kind of disappear a lot quicker. I don't know how you guys do it like in Florida or like the real humid parts of the world, because here like already I'm like, okay, I can kind of like see what everyone's talking about. Yeah, we'll have to perfect the makeup on that front for sure. But right now I'm layering it up and then just kind of embracing being a little more glowy, just all over glowy dewy. And it hasn't really even hit like full humidity either. People are like, oh, you just wait. You just wait, but it's definitely different. So this is another like, oh my gosh, look at how bright and beautiful this is. So pretty. Like how gorgeous is this orange, right? So they really made something for everyone, every skin tone. There is a shade that you will love, an intensity that you will love. So this is kind of a hidden gem, recent launch that I give an absolute thumbs up to. Okay. Just needs like a cool down right now. Ugh. You guys, this setting spray from Milani, I don't understand it. Floral scented setting spray. This has some drying ingredients. I was looking at it and I'm like, ooh, okay, well, I have it. I want to try it. It makes the skin look great. It makes the makeup last. I want to hate this, but I like it. Have you ever had a product like that where you're like, I am gonna like tone back on the fragrance and the drying ingredients and this ingredient and da-da-da-da-da, and then you try something, you're like, wow, I'm trying to find something a little more natural, not so irritating that works. Leave me your recommendations that does not have so much fragrance because I can literally taste it right now. I could do without the fragrance in this and then maybe I would like it a little bit more. But if you're not sensitive, you might enjoy it. The sprayer on here is intense. Woo! Ew! Okay, it tastes like rave hairspray. Oh, my hearing's back. Okay. Dun dun dun. Yikes. These ones, am I in the center of the frame? You guys are probably gonna be like, Tati, please, what, you're making me crazy, move over. I don't have a monitor. Normally, I probably am like looking at myself in the monitor. I am doing this with no lighting, not even a ring light. This is like old school throwback. I literally have my microphone, the camera, that's it, no monitor. So we are in this to win this until the new studio is done. We're just gonna be like embracing life's challenges, right? Sometimes you have to do that. Revlon has new matte light crayons, and I am sad to say I don't like them. They have a waxy kind of formula that does not sink in and does not color the lip in full. So this was one that was sadly on my wah-wah list. Have you guys had any luck with these? I love that it is in a very fine pointed, oops, did I just break that or what? Yes, I did. I like that it has a nice point to be able to really get a precise line going, but it's waxy and powdery at the same time. It's a very confusing formula in my opinion. I didn't have a good time with it. I've tried like 3 different shades by now, and no, it's a pass. This is another lip pass. Now I have so much like die-hard love for Milani in this video. We're gonna get to the shadow, but I wanna share with you guys, not everything from their new Flora collection is great. This is the Flora Tinted Lip Balm. And yes, I kind of go hard with my opinion. I'm known for that here on my channel. If you are new, hi, I'm Tati, thumbs this up if you like real unfiltered reviews. I don't hold back. I still feel bad about that, however many years later, but it is what it is. I like to just give my opinion. You can agree, not agree, whatever, it's fine. This one just did not work out for me. It slid everywhere and it had just enough tint to kind of make a mess outside of my lips. It didn't want to sink in, which I say that with foundation, concealer, anything cream, anything for the lip. If it cannot make nice with my skin, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't need makeup that just like slides off of me or balls up on me or bunches. I want everything to kind of just sink in and become really natural, uniform, and kind of plush up the skin or lip. So this right here just did not do it. The scent is also really, and you can taste it. And it's like, you know. For lips, this, you guys, from Essence. The color range, oh my gosh, I'm loving it. This is the one I'm wearing right here, the shade Candy Shop. And I put another one on top. I think I put the shade Peach Please on top. You guys, if you love pinky, milky, nude, lighter glosses, this is it. This sinks in. This makes nice with your lips and fills in all those little lines. It's a plumping formula, but it does not burn. I just think everything about this, especially the price, is so good. And I just had to gush for a moment. You guys definitely would not be disappointed. They are available, I believe, at Ulta. I believe I left the other palette upstairs in the bathroom while I was getting ready, but that one is an A+ as well, like gorgeous, beautiful. Did I put the gunmetal right here? Beautiful, beautiful gunmetal shade. There's 3 shadows, 2 blushes, a highlighter, and a bronzer in this new face palette from Milani. If you're in need of those items, or if you need something that you can take with you on the go, very travel friendly, I would definitely recommend checking that out. The formula really, really impressed me. The bronzer is great. Highlighter is like, bam, like I was like looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then those shadows are just like, oh, so good. I didn't get a chance to apply the blush because I was already wearing 5 tons of blush at that point, but I really was super, super pleased with that palette. And then I got to this one. Oh my gosh, I cannot say enough. This is the Gilded Flora, and yes, I'm swatched up. This purple right here, Forget Me Not, is so stunning. Now, I could have layered this up much more, but I wanted to do kind of just like a haze of color and keep it a little bit on the natural side. If you can do that with a purple, I think you can. I also, first off, went in the crease with Salt of the Earth and Take Root. Love the names of these in here, by the way. And I just buffed everything out. It laid down really beautifully. Take Root, I put on the outer edge and just kind of kept patting and buffing. And I was so pleasantly surprised that everything blended and blurred and buffed the way that it did with minimal fallout. I actually had more fallout from the metallics even as I was patting them on the lid. So the mattes in here, they are powdery. They have like a softer texture, but if you're tapping your brush off, they're just gonna melt into the eyelid and buff out really beautifully. So this is just a great palette if you want some beautiful neutrals, but you are like, I'm kind of craving a little more fun too. I want to have the option to play with a little bit of color. This is just absolutely A+. I also have to say I was super surprised by the Gilded Flora shadow stick. This is so creamy and not patchy at all. It took me 2 seconds. I just bam and was done. I could use this as like a 1 minute smoky eye situation. I am really, really surprised by how well this blends out in a snap and then it sets. So don't go wasting your money, you know, $30 on a designer, chubbier eyeshadow pencil. You can totally get it done on a budget at the drugstore. The anti-gravity mascara, it's okay. It's not knocking my socks off. I still am obsessed with my Kosas mascara right now. That is the favorite, but I don't think this is terrible. So if you're looking for a new drugstore mascara to play with, it's not like I put it on and was like, ew, gross. Which sadly, that is a reaction that I am known to have. I am pretty hard on makeup. So there you have it. And that is everything new at the drugstore that I got my hands on, that I tried. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm loving starting the video just like me in my real day, doing the makeup, doing the trying. And even though this is not like a full day vlog, it's still kind of fun to have those touches in there. And I'm really just excited that you guys are loving that with me and on for the ride from, you know, the bathroom upstairs to this living room, not in my new home, but in a temporary one. And just your support has really warmed my heart and meant so much. So thank you guys. I love you all. I hope you're having a good one, whatever you are doing. And I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.